only one Danny Makinson. Thank goodness. Anyway. He's up after me. I better be careful what I say. Hey, it's great to see you all. Are you enjoying yourselves so far today? All right. About the things. We're going to look at a passage today that talks about treasure and how important that is that we find the right kind of treasure. Treasure so important. And let's read our passage here in Matthew 13. Matthew 13 and verse 44. Just one verse for you today. Nice and simple. One verse, verse 44. Very important verse. Matthew 13 verse 44. The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. When a man found it, he hid it again, and then in his joy went and sold all he had to buy that field. Wow, have you ever thought about selling everything you've got? Ever contemplated it, selling everything? I was touched by Danny talking about getting engaged to Becky right here in this very park. I know he must have bought a nice ring. I bought a ring for my girlfriend to become my fiancée. I sold my French horn. Oh, that was a big sacrifice. Penny or my French horn. Now, of course, it wasn't really a big sacrifice, though my French horn was very precious to me. I mean, when something's really important, we will pay a high price, will we not? But what about selling everything you've got just for one treasure? You've got to be pretty convinced it's important. You've got to be pretty convinced it's going to be worth it to do that, haven't you? Well, this man did, because he was convinced, at least from a parable perspective, that he had found the kingdom of heaven. In his joy, he sold everything, not because he was bankrupt, because he made bad business decisions, but in his joy, he sold everything he had. It's wonderful to find treasure. Now, I got a little thing I want to ask some help with. I need some preteens, some year 5, 6, and 7 children. Do we have any 5, 6 years 5, 6, and 7 children here? We've got any preteens? We've got some. Okay, I need you to come up because I need you to help me with something. So I need all the preteens, all of you, please. It will be worth it. Trust me. Trust me, it'll be worth it. All right, preteens, years 5, 6, 7. Let's have a lot of you, please. Okay, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good number. Excellent. All right, now, listen. This is special for you guys, because these adult-type people, they're not getting any of this, all right? But there is treasure hidden in this field. Right? We are in a field, right? There is treasure in this field. Now, it's up to you to find it. Now, there's one particular treasure that's really pretty awesome, and then there's some mini treasures, but I think it's still worth the effort to try and find it, okay? Now, various adult people in this group here have the treasure. It is your job to find the right adults with the treasure. And the thing you have to say, you have to ask them, the secret password, have you got some treasure? All right? Have you got some treasure? And if they say they haven't, they can give you some treasure. Is that okay? So can we rehearse that? Have you got some treasure? Okay, good. You got it, right? You got, how long am I going to give you? I'm going to give you 30 seconds, so you got to move, all right? On your marks, get set, go! Find the treasure! Go find the treasure! Oh, individuals. You can't shout, you have to go to individual people. Have you got some treasure? Where is the treasure in this field? There's quite a lot of it. There's in fact enough for 2 per person, I think. Ah, none of it's found some treasure. Looks like Haribo to me. That's pretty awesome treasure. Who's got some treasure? Where is the treasure in the field? Come on, keep going. You've got 15 seconds left. Where is the treasure? Has anybody found the special treasure? There's a special treasure somewhere. Okay, you've got some treasure. Have you got some treasure yet? Keep going, there's treasure. Keep asking. Where is the treasure? Have you got some treasure? Keep asking these adults. Oh, there's some treasure on the bench over there. Excellent. Good, all right. A bucket full of treasure over there. Any more treasure? Okay, there's still one big treasure. Come on. Okay, I'm going to extend 30 more seconds. Somebody's got some major treasure. You've got to ask the right adult. Even perhaps you might need to ask a young adult. Younger than... I don't have any treasure. Well, I do, but not that type. Okay, so, have we found the big treasure? Well, what's in the pack? What's in there? No, we need to open the package. The big treasure has been found. Open the package. What's in it? It's major treasure. It's the kind of treasure I'm told all preteens crave. What is it? It's not the latest iPhone.
I was going to say, yeah.
Sorry. My budget didn't stretch that far. What is it? We need to see. Hold it high. We have a book of spinner tricks and a fidget spinner. Not any fidget spinner, a limited edition fidget spinner. Now that is treasure. That is serious treasure. Thank you, preteens. I hope you all found some treasure at least. Now listen, the rest of you younger and older people, did you see the enthusiasm? Did you see the boldness? Did you see the courage? Did you see the energy? Did you see the zeal? Did they care what the rest of us thought about them running around asking questions? They were prepared to pay any price to find this treasure. Treasure that will be fading, especially the sweets, which will soon fade into somebody's stomach, Toby, right? Yeah, it looks like they're fading already. And believe it or not, I know those of you that love the fidget spinners, even those will fade. And as you grow older, you'll find other things to play with other than them. But when we find something that really matters, we will pay any price. We will be bold. We will be courageous because it's so important. And Jesus said, the treasure of the kingdom of heaven, the treasure that is the kingdom of heaven, is worth any price you can pay. Sell everything and get it. The kingdom of heaven is God getting things done the way that they're meant to be done. And we as a church congregation and congregations and friends here, we are those who bought into the idea of the kingdom of heaven, and that we now work and operate and live ethically and morally and with one another in community as the way that God intended human beings to be. Forgiving of one another, again and again and again. Being patient with one another when normal human patience has run out. Loving one another even when we don't get anything in return. And sharing our faith with those who don't yet know how wonderful it is to know what the kingdom is about. And that the way God intended things to be done is much better than anybody else has come up with. Because He made us and He knows what is best. In His joy, He sold all that He had just to get the treasure in the field. You know, I just want to say one thing and then I'll wrap up. We put a lot of effort into things that are important to us. And it's not wrong to put a lot of effort into your career. And good for you if you can advance your career. And it's not wrong to put a lot of effort into finding the right spouse. I'm very glad God gave me the right spouse. French horn was worth it. It's right to put a lot of effort into our parenting. We love our children. We want the best for them in terms of their character and their opportunities in life and their safety. It's right to do that. It's right to put a lot of effort into our extended family and to love our aunts and uncles and mums and dads and grandparents. And it's right to love our neighbours. It's right to help charitable things in this world. It's right and good to do all these things and to put a lot of effort into those things. But we know deep down that those things don't satisfy the deepest need of our soul, of our spirit, and what really makes us who we are. We need God to do that. And we need to be in the kingdom, to be part of God making us all that we were meant to be. And that together we can help make this world what it was meant to be. And draw other people to this amazing God who can satisfy our soul. We sang that song earlier, that God satisfies our soul in ways that nothing else will. And I just want to say, if any of you have not had a chance to know this God, if you've not had a chance to know what it means to be in the kingdom, if you've not yet found out what it means to have that relationship with God, I want to encourage you to make a decision today to put aside some of the things that distract you and instead seek the kingdom. Find how to find this treasure. It's not hidden in this field. It's not hidden in this field, but it is available to you. Half the year is gone, my friends. Can you believe that? 2017, half of it's gone. We're now in July. We're in the second half of the year. Now, I want to say this. I don't know about the first half of your year. Maybe it was great. Maybe it brought a lot of good things, or maybe it was difficult. But whatever the first half of the year brought to you, if you hold on to God for the second half of the year, it'll be amazing. Because God will be with you in this journey and in the next 6 months of the year. If you've not given your whole heart in the first 6 months of this year to God, then do it in the second 6 months of the year. If you haven't found that treasure yet in the first 6 months of the year, then open the Bible and talk to your friends here and find it the second half of the year. The treasure is available. Let's make sure that we don't miss it. Let's not just stumble over it and move on. Let's find it. This treasure is amazing. Jesus said it was worth selling everything. And if he's right, and if what I'm saying is right, it's worth any sacrifice that you need to make to find the treasure of the kingdom. So what will you do? What will you do with this opportunity? What would you do if you knew that you could find something more valuable than money can buy? Just for a moment, imagine one last thing. Imagine that you had bought the winning lottery ticket to tens of millions of prize money. Imagine, maybe if you wouldn't normally buy a lottery ticket, perhaps someone gave you one as a gift. Let's put it that way. And you had that winning lottery ticket for millions of pounds. And you found out that you had won the lottery. And then suddenly, you remember where you put that lottery ticket. You put it into your jeans. And you suddenly remember where your jeans are. They're in the washing machine. You rush down to the washing machine and it's halfway through its cycle, a really hot cycle. The jeans are soaked, it's going round and round. I mean, what are you going to do? You've got the winning lottery ticket in the jeans in the washing machine. What are you going to do? You're not going to wait and say, well, I'll wait till it's finished, I'll let the cycle go round. I really like my clothes nice and clean. I don't want it to disturb the cycle. You're not going to do that. You're going to rip the thing out from the wall. You're going to smash open the door. You're going to get a crowbar and crowbar it open. You don't care if water goes all over the floor of your house. You don't care if it's a flat and it goes through the flat downstairs. You can buy them a new flat anyway afterwards. You're just going to get the jeans out of there as quick as you can because you want that lottery ticket. If we would do that for a lottery ticket, why would we not make all the effort we possibly can for something that is eternal? The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field, and when a man came across it, he sold everything just to buy that field. Let's make sure we have that same heart and that same attitude today. Thank you very much.